Well, it's always nice to kind of welcome people into the state office, to let them know that it's even here.
When I was informed that we were going to move back into the state building, I must be very honest, I did not like it.
Some people don't realize we have a state office in San Diego.
But I also said, you know what, I'll give it a try because I know that it's going to save us some money. It's a resource that we have in San Diego that's not utilized.
It's an opportunity to really have a centralized one-stop shop to provide services for our residents throughout the county.
People have come to our office here and are really pleased with what they see.
A number of our elected officials in the area, Assemblymember Gonzalez, Assemblymember Weber, and I moved back into the state building. Our state building in downtown San Diego is very centrally located in the county. We're on major transit line. We're near the Social Security Administration. We have tons of state services in this building. In the summer, we were able to do an open house, and so we were able to highlight the fact that we had moved back downtown, and we were really fortunate to have our speaker, John Perez, here. He's no stranger to San Diego, comes here frequently, but he was able to join Assemblymember Gonzalez and I for the open house and to come to both offices and to mingle with San Diego constituents and also to remind people that he has an office here. And so it was a wonderful opportunity to let people know that we had moved back into the state building and that had made a commitment to be downtown and accessible to people throughout the county.
In this past year, when we had some problems with getting unemployment insurance checks out, it was really nice to be in the state building with the really frontline workers who are processing those checks, who are trying to move over to a new system and fulfill the needs of our constituents. I got in the elevator going up and down to work what was going on, and so I'm a little concerned that up here you're attributing it to something when the workers themselves thought something else was wrong. It's been nice to be able to get their perspective, to find out what's really going on, and then to go back to the agency heads in Sacramento and say, you know, this isn't quite what's happening on the ground. We wouldn't have that opportunity if I didn't get to ride the elevator with some of these workers every day.
We have hearings all the time in Sacramento, and the average person does not get an opportunity to travel to Sacramento. Having a hearing here in the district, focused on issues in the district, really gave the average citizen a chance to come, see the elected officials, hear some of the experts, and then themselves to testify and give us information about what was going on. This is the first meeting. There will be many others to talk about what's available, what's not available, what the need is, whether we have enough institutions. Some of you may know for many, many years we had one CSU in San Diego County and one UC, while many other counties had several. And so we have to ask ourselves a question is whether or not we're doing the right thing in terms of young people. Do we have enough institutions? And if not, what do we do about creating additional institutions and lobbying for those institutions? You know, one of the things that's really important about being an elected official is to make sure that what you do reaches down to the deepest level of your community. Sometimes you can get into your office in Sacramento and you're 400, 500 miles away from your constituents. They don't know what you're doing. And so we try very hard to make sure that our constituents are heard, that their voices are heard, that we are listening to them, but that we're meeting their needs as well.
I think that if we can use our offices to really highlight the needs of our community, that it allows people to kind of hook up with their desire to give back.
San Diegans are very generous. As we come to the close of the year and the holiday season, we know that there are those in our community less fortunate. And it's our opportunity to come together, reflect on the past year, talk a little bit about what's happened at the state, but at the same time, really contribute.
And so one of the things our office has been dedicated on in the last year is bringing about the awareness of the need for diapers in working class communities. If you've been around our office lately, you hear us talk a lot about diapers. And hopefully, I'm not giving the plug just because Shirley, the chair of the budget subcommittee on Health and Human Services is here, but if you didn't know it, if people who are on WIC and food stamps there's no qualification, there's nothing to be provided for diapers. And I like people to go get diapers who don't have kids, because I think 5 people told me that tonight. They're really expensive.
As an office holder, I think, we have opportunities to reach out and help our constituents in many ways. Every day of the year, we provide constituent services.
And we really turn away no one. We encourage them to call us with the issues and challenges they face. And we do our best to make sure that we meet their needs.
I would invite all of our constituents to come by the state office at 1350 Front Street here in San Diego.
It is the state building, and we are state representatives, and so it should be very clear to people throughout San Diego that we're open for business.
We're going to continue to be out in the community so we can serve you where you are, but if you're downtown, come by and see us.
Our doors are open, and we're always available to you.